Hello, everyone. So, I was conversing with that same sister in Christ that I recently had shared her video, or excuse me, her email, where she was confirming, that God had told her to take a step back from ministry at the beginning of the year, to wait for her kingdom spouse and have some alone time with the Lord for a little bit, for a chapter, I guess. And so I emailed her just now, and she was very helpful. Sometimes you just need someone who has gone just a little bit farther than you to just give you that little bit of like reassurance, that little bit of encouragement that you need, and that's what she's done. So she kind of nailed it on the head, hit the nail on the head, and said that what's been going on with me lately is that I have felt as if I have to be actively doing ministry for the Lord to provide. And I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, yeah, that is part of what's going on lately. Yeah, that is part of it. And so through this conversation with her, she clarified a few things, and it kind of helped me to clarify a few things just for myself in my own head. So back in, it was either May or June of 2021, the Lord did tell me that I'm in full-time ministry. I did not know for sure at that point that meant not working. And then at the end of November of 2021, he flat out told me that I'm done working in terms of a traditional job in the B system. I thought I would still be maybe working a regular traditional job on top of ministry. But no, I am in full-time ministry. And, I don't really have anybody mentoring me or coaching me or anything like that. I'm really just out here on my own with the Lord. So I apologize for my fumblings along the way to everyone. And, I do feel convicted about being disobedient recently. But there's been two things, I guess, kind of driving me being disobedient in, not taking the sabbatical that he told me to, which I got to look at my notebooks as to what date he actually told me that, but he told me that, I'm going to say, at least a week or two ago. And yes, number one, I have felt like I have to, kind of like a traditional job, like earn the paycheck kind of thing, be putting out content, be actively serving in ministry, in order to, I guess, earn it, in order to be worthy of the financial provision. And actually, as I'm thinking about it right now, I'm kind of realizing even more what this comes down to. And then also, this is new territory for me. I don't know what it's like to be in full-time ministry and, know for a fact. I have no experience in terms of knowing that he will definitely provide as a full-time minister, even when he tells me to take a sabbatical. And so she was able to just kind of confirm that for me from her experience. And sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you just need someone, like I said, who's just gone a little bit further than you, to just say, yep, I've come out the other end of that. Yep. And that's what she was able to do. And so I want to say thank you to Sister Cher. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. But I think also what it comes down to is, lately, for the last several months, pretty much since September, or maybe October, because in September, I think the Lord, it was either September or October that God did supernaturally put some money in my account. But other than that, since then, it's been purely donations. And that has come through, people, obviously. And so I think also part of what's been going on with me lately is, um, I guess this could fall under the category of fear of man, in a sense. I have kind of felt like I have to earn the donations. I have kind of felt like, okay, well, in order for me to really, be worthy of people deciding to donate to me, I should be putting out content. So that's another aspect of what's been going on. And then also, there's always just, a little element of just doubt in general. And so because of these, precarious circumstances of being homeless and living in hotels and all this and that, and again, this is all new territory for me. I don't know what it's like to be in full-time ministry. I don't know what it's like to be homeless and living in hotels. I don't know what it's like to be taking a sabbatical while in full-time ministry, while being homeless. This is all new stuff. And maybe that in itself is kind of prophetic. I mean, like I said, it's pretty established that God puts his prophets through stuff first. And so oftentimes God will do things and I don't even realize what's going on until after the fact. But, it's only lately that people are saying, oh, new things are happening and whatever. Well, that's what's kind of been happening with me. New ground, new territory. And so it has just been a mixture, I guess, of performance, I guess. And yeah, some doubt has been in there. And just feeling, like I have to earn it, which is basically performance. And I can say that definitely goes back to my family of origin. I've made a lot of progress in that area, but that was one of the family dynamics was, I had to, my mother kind of taught me that I had to earn love and whatever. And so that's what's been going on lately. I had to kind of process what was going on and take a step back and decide to stop reacting to the attacks and everything and just, and so that's what has been going on is that I have been performing and doubting, and I just want to apologize to everyone for that and just remind everyone I'm human. I'm a broken human. I'm a sinner. I'm broken. I have my issues. I have my junk. I'm not perfect. So I hope you'll give me grace for that. So the next step for me, Tigress, thank you for unplugging my charger. Appreciate that. Sorry, my cat. The next step for me here in my faith walk is to just, yes, obviously trust and obey God. I mean, that goes across the board for all of us at all times, obviously. But specifically, okay, so now I know I'm in full-time ministry. I'm not to work a regular job. He's telling me to take a sabbatical. And I don't need to be earning the financial provision. I don't need to be like actively putting out content or earning it. And that's in terms of God. And that's also in terms of whatever vessels, he may use people to provide that financial provision. So I don't need to perform for God and I don't need to perform for people. And that's what I have to now, walk out. I have to walk that out now. Okay, so I'm just going to do what he said, which is take a Sabbath, take a sabbatical, step back, and just trust that somehow, some way, he will provide. Without me earning it, quote unquote, and without me having my hand out and saying, hey, I have a need, because I've been getting tired of doing that, and it's been made quite clear lately that some people are tired of me doing that, and it has just kind of like tainted my ministry recently, and I'm embarrassed of that, and I apologize for that, and so I just wanted to address this, but it's time. It's time for me to just take the sabbatical that I'm supposed to take right now. And, God is always calling us to that next level of faith, that next level of trust. And so that's my next level right now is, okay, I'm going to trust that he's going to provide no matter what. I'm going to trust that if he told me to take a sabbatical, he's still going to provide during that sabbatical. And I have to trust that if he is going to provide through other people, through donations, that all things are possible. If he wants to move someone's heart to send me money, then that's what he's going to do. And I don't have to come on here and say, hey, everybody, I need help or whatever, and open myself up to criticism and attacks and all that. I have to just purely trust him. So I know you could, say that, like, duh, April. Well, we all have our duh moments. So here's mine. I'm human. So I'm just explaining this. Maybe this is helpful for someone else out there. If you're in ministry or whatever. But I just wanted to share what I just kind of figured out about myself right now regarding this ministry, and just offer an apology to everyone for the confusion and I don't know what you want to call it. Just letting myself get all caught up and stuff, getting caught up with my circumstances and being attacked and so on and so forth. Tigers, get out of the window. Sorry, guys. The joys of living in a hotel. So that's that. So I don't know how long this sabbatical is going to be. I hope it's not too long, because when things aren't all yucky, I really do enjoy, doing ministry. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy prophesying and whatever. Really, I enjoy teaching more, to be honest. I mean, prophesying is just a matter of God gives me a message and I share it. I mean, but I know lately I really haven't been at my best, and I'm sure why God's or at least part of why God is telling me to take a break, because I haven't been at my best lately. So, so that's that. So, again, I'm sorry, and I do appreciate the support and the prayers and the donations, and I am now going to step up my walk of faith and trust the Lord. I bless you all in the name of Yeshua the Christ of Nazareth, and I guess ta-ta for now.